Welcome. You are now tuned into the Textually Active podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Textually Active, your weekly dose of conversations about navigating the digital age while dealing with friendships, relationships, situationships, and all the ships in between. I'm Raz, and I got Meezy with me.
What it do?
I got E with me.
Yep.
And we're still social distancing. It's so funny that we're doing this podcast where we talk about everything digital, and now we're digital. Like, how do we get here?
Digital
Leading the charge on getting through it. We navigating though.
We are. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. You can be mad at me all you want to. We probably could have did this in person, but nigga is tired, bro. I ain't got that. I ain't had the quarantine vibes yet. Niggas is still out here going to work every day.
How much are they working you?
Nigga that had to work on his off day. Monday through Friday, they got me outside checking people temperatures from 5:30 to 8 o'clock. So, that's before that sun come up. So it'd be about 33 degrees outside.
Oh, it was cold one of these days. I think it was Wednesday we woke up. It was like 30, 35, 39.
Yeah, nigga been out here freezing out here, just working. And then I had to work on an off day yesterday. They made me work. So nigga just needed today. I just want to have the day off. Just chill at the house, drink some beer, see my friends on the Zoom and say what's up.
I understand. Have you had a chance to get some rest and drink and celebrate a little bit?
No, because it's been like last Saturday, we had fun. We party hard. Me and you we was in a spot, so we was in there hitting them hard. And Saturday we was in there doing that all day. But mostly it's been me trying to, try to go to sleep, but it ain't working. The sun out is 72 degrees, so it feel good. And I just can't rest my body to go to sleep. And then my dad got into an accident the other day. He had to go to the hospital.
Oh my.
So but he's alright, so he cool.
Is your job doing anything to protect you guys from COVID-19? AKA Ronas?
Supposedly, gloves and masks, and they don't want us touching doors, and then they got an extra cleaning company in there wiping down stuff and doing all of that. But I'm at this point, bro, I see maybe 3 more weeks. If I ain't got it by now, I might not get it.
Yeah, I think they said something that if you already had it, then you can't catch it again. I think they're just worried about it spreading more than it actually is now. And if we actually want to get out of this whole shit, I think people just need to stay the hell home. So I am kind of glad that we didn't decide to do face-to-face, because you've probably been exposed to people, and who knows, me and E probably, I think I might have had it already, but I wasn't trying to get that test where they put the Q-tip to the back of my nostril. I didn't want to do that. So,
bro, they was pulling out thoughts, boy. Yeah. Brain thoughts.
They would have came back with a piece of my membrane or something. Piece of my brain.
Yeah, they was touching medulla oblongatas with that.
Clear your throat while that's happening. You might not be able to speak for a week. I don't want that. So after I seen that, I was like, you know what? I don't need to go back to the grocery store. I already been 4 times this week. I don't need nothing else. I'm going to finish these groceries in my house. I'm not going out to get no more crafts and arts. The only thing I'm doing is going outside to run. But I guess I've been on the opposite spectrum still. No work, sitting at home, just trying to stay sane. My classes are still going on, so that gives me something to do. And I got my arts and crafts. They ain't working the way they said that they were supposed to work. They said that it was supposed to make you feel better. I don't feel better. And it's not so much that I'm ready to get.
I commend you though, bro.
Yeah.
You've been out here getting it. Whatever you can do to stay busy, bro, you've been getting it. I'm like, bro, I don't have the patience to like try to find something. I just gone to sleep. Fuck it, just went to sleep.
One of the main things that people have been doing are like watching stuff on Netflix and stuff, but I don't have the patience to sit down. I think I'm really anxious about everything that's going on because I don't know when it's going to end. So I find myself just trying to go to sleep. And I be up an hour later. I'm up at 1, go back to sleep. Up at 3, go back to sleep. Up at 5. Then by 7 o'clock, I'm like, you know what? Whatever. Let's just get the day started. And you ain't got shit to do anyway. So if you're tired throughout the day, it's going to be fine. But I guess it's just the uncertainty because we've never been through anything like this before. So it's a little crazy. Other people, though, let's get into it, have been occupying their time on social media. I think there has been a huge shift in the socials ever since everybody has been forced to sit their ass down. And it was a time where we would get on social media. We see like the basic creators doing stuff, not basic. I don't want to call them basic, but the regular people that we see posting, doing their thing every day. And now it just seems like the space is full. Like it feels like it's a packed arena. Every time you log on to Instagram, you got stories from everybody. Every time you go on Twitter, you got new tweets from everybody. Facebook, you could scroll for hours because everybody is on there. Have you seen the difference in social media?
It get into a real nasty bag when you start scrolling Facebook stories. That bag get real nasty.
Oh, so we starting on Facebook?
And then it's crazy because everybody is finding ways to like do stuff. Like since like all of my favorite podcasts are stopped, they're done.
Oh my gosh, Joe Budden! I can't believe they're going on break.
Questlove them is doing. They had to do a Zoom and put it on YouTube Live the other day. Like I had to watch All the Smoke, a basketball podcast. I watched that. They had to Zoom it the other day. So everybody is finding ways to continue to put content out. If I see one more IG Live for somebody I don't care about, I'm gonna snap.
Let me tell you something. For the people,
say it again.
The people I don't like on Instagram Live, and they constantly going live. They going live 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. I done followed a few people. Like, you only get one live per day. Like, relax. There's no reason why I should log on to Instagram, get that notification, log back out, come back on, get it again, and 5, 6, 7 more times to the point where I'm clicking on it accidentally. I don't want to see it. Just sit it down. You're not even talk about nothing. I go in there. It's one person sitting there. You ain't talk about nothing. You eating. Are you sitting there dancing with your sisters?
It'd be niggas in there. It'd be 2 people. They doing a joint Instagram Live. Y'all can just FaceTime, man. Just FaceTime.
Stupid. I'm not going to let you get the chance.
Instagram Live has really been going up. Like, every time I log in, it's guaranteed to see about 3, 4 people. Some people that I didn't even know I follow. But I have jumped into some interesting lives, which I do appreciate. Like, I like going in there when y'all talking about something. I like going in there when it's a battle going on. I love to see the naked booty hoes, the naked shaky booty hoes on quarantine radio. That has been a great pastime for me. I'm starting to try to learn how to clap because I noticed that it's been a lot of shootouts on Tory Lanez lives. So I too want to learn how to shoot.
That's real nasty work, ain't it, Meezy?
Well,
real nasty work right there, ain't it, Meezy?
Red's trying to bring out her demon. She's trying to bring that little demon out. I see you.
I'm just trying to. I want to come out with a new skill.
Quarantine. I will say quarantine. Being quarantined. I don't know if it's the quarantine or the corona, but everybody is wild horny, boy. Big horny. The cheeks is clapping on IG Lives. The thread, the Twitter, them threads of the challenge where you and your friends switch. I done seen some nasty ones. You know what I'm saying? Some dominatrix chicks. And I know it's an upflux in OnlyFans because I done convinced a few people to get one, and they done did it.
Mm-hmm.
So I know it's going crazy out here. So I know it's wild out here.
And then let's not forget Pornhub with the premium. They opened that up. So now you can watch your videos at the right time. And with me being up at that hour now, I done seen some stuff that I didn't even know could happen on Instagram Live. And it's a lot of y'all working around the algorithm, and I respect you for that, because your page is getting shut down every time you show somebody's private parts on your Instagram story or your live. But you just keep finding a way to keep coming back and bringing it to us because you know the people want to see it.
It's worth it, too. Worth it.
So have you caught any of the battles on Instagram Live?
And, I think I've caught almost all of them except for I didn't watch Scott Storch versus Manny Fresh. I think I was asleep for that one. But I've caught Hit Boy versus Boy Wonder, Sean Garrett versus The Dream, Jonte Austin versus Neo, which is the best one, and my favorite is the best one. And I think that's it. I think those are the ones that I caught, and those were the best ones.
So I did see Manny Fresh versus Scott Storch, and okay, it was a bit of a blowout. However, Scott has those deep cuts, but those are deep cuts that I don't feel like people often go back and revisit. Like, I don't see people revisiting Mary J. Blige Dancery every time they hit the club. Back That Ass Up, though, is playing every night on every DJ set all the time. You might hear Project Chick and Ha and all that stuff often. You're not going back to hear Cry Me a River. I don't see that happening. So he had a lot of range. But Manny Fresh got them hits, that the booty shakers.
Me and Hoop was talking about it, and Hoop gave me this real good analogy. He was like, bro, Manny Fresh is like a down south party. So if you from the South or you spend enough time in the South, all those songs that he just played was classics. They wasn't going up north. Them Cash Money records wasn't heading up north. But Scott Storch had all the songs that was just big on the chart. So you was hearing them on the radio when you was growing up. They was on 106 and Park. And so you know them just because of that. And I was like, damn, you got a point. So I called it a tie. I went back and listened to the playlist. I called it a tie. I couldn't let Scott Storch get that off. I'm from the South. I'm going to rep mine.
I live in the South. I'm going to rep mine too.
Yo, Meezy. So something else that I also saw was that basically they said Scott Storch versus Manny Fresh was Scott Storch's range, right? And basically all the stuff he's been able to do versus Manny Fresh's iconic sound, right? Because they were saying that Scott Storch.
I think all of them battles have been this. No matter how you take it, it's all about range. Cause for instance, Hit Boy didn't have that many bangers. He didn't have that many bangers. And Boy Wonder had enough that he didn't have to play a whole Drake set. He had to play a whole Drake set. He had enough songs that he could get in, get out, get in, get out. Jonte Austin and Neo, niggas was clowning Neo on the timeline because they said he was playing too many of his songs. And I'm like, damn, he rolled him. Let him get his shit off.
Yeah, that's super.
But them niggas was... I think those battles are really about range because people are going to get tired of hearing about the songs that you wrote for yourself. And they don't want to keep hearing you sing the songs. They want you to keep giving them the hits.
Right.
No matter who they came from. But once you play about 4 of your songs in a span, it's about over for you.
Right. They were saying that people were pulling out the Beyonce hits as it was a draw 4.
Well, I think those are cheat codes, bro. Having Beyonce records, having Drake records, those Aaliyah records that people keep pulling out the side. Oh my God! If the right people start pulling out, a couple of the people that's dead, because when this come out, we would have seen Teddy Riley and Babyface. Teddy Riley got some Michael Jackson records, fam. Ooh. Those are cheat codes.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a good one. Do you have your money on anybody?
No, not at all. Because I've seen Babyface perform live in concert, and I don't even remember him doing any of the songs that have his name on them.
Right.
Oh,
he did a whole show of the songs he just wrote.
Yo, you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do.
So tonight, we're recording this on Saturday, guys. So tonight we got Lil Jon versus T-Pain. And T-Pain was originally supposed to go up against Scott, but I don't know what happened behind the scenes, but I think he realized he was going to get his ass whooped and pulled out and found somebody that he could maybe match with. So
no, he about to still get his ass whooped. He about to get his head throbbed.
He said, let me get another brother with dreads so we both could just go up there and see what we could do. Yeah. Nah, nigga.
It's gonna be real. It's gonna be real Southern in there. The strippers gonna be out for this. The booty shakers is gonna be out for this. I just learned researching this that T-Pain produced his first 3 albums by himself.
Really?
So if you rapper turned singer, Epiphany, and 3 Rings, he produced all 3 of them by himself.
Mm-hmm.
So when you think of the T-Pain run of T-Pain songs, he made all those beats.
Okay. But I think with Lil Jon, he's gonna come with not only the beats but the songs too. It's gonna be he's gonna have some work. I haven't researched what individual records that T-Pain has. Maybe does he write for people too behind the scenes?
Yeah, but it wasn't really that many. Okay. It wasn't really that many that I saw.
Yeah. I just remember that Lil Jon, From the Windows to the Wall, the Yin Yang Twins songs, everything that he's given us. Shit, I might have started twerking when I heard Lil Jon. He might have opened up the door for that, outside to back that ass up for the 99 and 2000s. Lil Jon definitely followed that up with his reign, so...
When that Shake That Monkey come on, it's gonna go crazy. It's gonna go crazy. That that E40. What you gonna do with this pussy? Hey, what you gonna do with this pussy? Oh, it's gonna be up.
You know what though? I think Instagram, Facebook, social media has really done a good job, like taking my mind off of everything that I'm going through. And I consider myself like an extrovert. Like I like being around people, but not that many people. Like I like going out, but I don't like going out, if that makes sense. And I enjoy my alone time. But with like the DJs doing their set on Instagram, like celebrities doing entertainment on Instagram Live, Facebook lives, and all the beef that goes on behind Facebook, because Facebook get ratchet. Those are the people you actually know in your city, in your town, or from your old city, arguing with people you actually know. And then you got the Twitter threads. So all that has really been helpful with taking my mind off of everything. But I really want to give a huge shout out to the DJs that go up every night. They hitting us with the Thirsty Thursday. They hitting us with the Taco Tuesday. We got brunch. We got church services. We got Monday Madness. Like those DJs and their sets, tip your DJs. My unemployment check ain't that much, but tip y'all DJs, okay?
Facts. And shout out because the hood of wisdom is up, boy. They been getting it in. They been fighting. Boy, them fight videos go a long way.
They ain't been home. I seen one with these girls all bloodied up. Like y'all really don't have nothing to do. So
and shout out to everybody. It's getting a little repetitive, but good. Continue to TikTok, bro. Continue to TikTok.
I seen something on Twitter. I don't know if you caught up with this thread, but it was a guy who drove from Arizona to California to fight. Did you see that, or were you sleeping?
I saw that.
Over a baby mom and her toes. So
he got bit and hit with a hammer.
Keep in mind, while y'all being active on social media, people got a little bit of time on their hands, okay? And everybody not right up there.
You will take your L's in public.
They will tell you to drop your pin, and the audience is a little bigger. So if you don't drop your pin at the right time, or you want to drop it trying to be hard, just remember it's a chance that person might come up on you. And you better be ready to fight.
Nothing but time, baby. Nothing but time.
They don't care. They don't got to go to work, or they're going to bring their laptop with you to whoop your ass in front of your house. So just stay ready. Everybody don't got it together right now. It's a time where people are mentally unstable. So watch how you talking to people on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, because they're not having it. It's just getting crazy. So beef. From that aspect, just try to keep it cute, because you can have a lot of fun, but it could get nasty.
Mm-hmm.
So with I don't know. I feel like everybody being active on social media. Do you feel like it's some people doing a little bit too much to get attention on the internet?
Oh, of course. I think I'm about to get in my misogynistic bag. So hit the alarm. Go ahead and hit the alarm. I haven't figured out why these girls is going so hard. They are naked. They are twerking. Like I've been seeing girls get naked before the Cash App hit. Like what you hustling backwards, baby? What are you doing? You popping pussy on consignment? You hoping you gonna get that back in?
You gotta
stupid.
So what I learned on quarantine radio is that you gotta give like a little shake first, like to warm it up. And then give your Cash App and then go crazy. But I have seen it where some people are just opening up the live with their pussy lips on it. Ma'am.
Lit.
That's nasty.
But you got to think about it, though. The ladies that are up there living this life, let's assume that they have a lifestyle already where they already do this. But now they're not able to go to the club, or they're not able to go to the strip club and make their money the same way that they would with everything being open by finding a trick and all that. So going on like Boozy's Live or Demon Hours or whatever, and seeing that stuff, that gives you a platform because you already have a lot of followers there, which could funnel people into your OnlyFans. So if you think about it, it's kind of smart if your name is up there, your @ name, your Cash App, whatever, so people can keep up with you. It's like giving a little commercial in front of 50,000 people.
And you know who else is out here giving it up filthy? These motherfucking celebrities. They are out here being nasty boys and girls.
Really?
Boy, I done seen. So apparently, Demon Time, for everybody that's been wondering, Demon Time happens to be like after 12 o'clock. There was this one specific page that was doing it. And they was doing IG lives together, and the girls was coming on there and they was shaking, they was getting naked, they was putting Hennessy bottles in their butts, whatever. They was getting it in. But
I seen a Crown Royal bottle getting filthy too.
Yeah. It was getting nasty. It was getting real nasty. Like Friday night, there was twins, a kiddie pool, and a leash. That's all I know. I didn't see it, but that's all I know.
Yo, that stuff is nasty. Yo, the nasty norm going.
And so these niggas been like, they've been getting nasty. And I saw the Weeknd in there. The Weeknd, I think, is the one that came up with Demon. He wanted to see them demons in there. So the Weeknd been in there nasty. I done seen KD in there nasty. Both of Puff's sons was in there the other night being nasty boys. These celebrities out here wilding.
It's just funny to think that celebrities have to sit home just like the rest of us too. And they don't have nothing else to do but get on social media and chat with people. So it's so funny when I'm going into lives that I'm normally in and I see like people with their checks there commenting and being interactive, asking to get on the live, being nasty. I seen Joe Budden in one too. He's being nasty. But yeah, it's a nasty time. I think that the people who already have been on social media, we're kind of like just sitting back like, yeah, I normally do this, but now it's a little spiced up. But the people who don't normally deal with it and don't know how it works, they're getting a little crazy.
Kehlani was out here giving it up nasty. Kehlani shot a little video for her little single from the house. She twerking and throwing that thing. I'm like, oh, this is what we doing during the quarantine?
Mm-hmm. So I heard that I seen a lot of celebrities actually doing videos. I heard that Jeezy is now on TikTok.
Hey, bro, that is I've never been more ashamed of anything in my life.
What?
The streets is done, bro.
The streets is done, bro. If Jeezy is on TikTok in a supermarket dancing around, I saw a tweet that say Jeezy wasn't even dancing in the baking soda aisle.
It was the frozen food. Pop.
It's mad Arm & Hammers on the shelf, and Jeezy ain't nowhere to be found.
Pop, locking, and dropping.
So
I blame it on the real.
I blame it on
ever since you been dating that girl on the real, Jeezy be acting different.
Can I ask y'all a question? All right, so MEZ is kind of directed towards you. So they're saying that new song that came out by Drake, what's it called?
The Tootsie Slide.
Yeah, so basically they're saying that he's, it's kind of some nasty work because he is essentially he's purposefully trying to make a viral moment out of it, because normally any other song that he's had has always kind of been something where like someone takes it and then they do something with it and it kind of gets them out of there. What do you think about that?
Right. I think it's purposeful. I can't even talk. It might be all the liquor from being at home quarantine, but I think it's purposeful. I think he knew exactly that TikTok is becoming this thing since everybody's sitting at home. He's in a new independent deal where it's him directly through whatever the major label is. So this is our chance to get this real big single real quick so we can get this pressure up for this album. Because Drake has been dropping songs on like SoundCloud and YouTube that ain't nobody talked about as much. So he knew, let me go ahead and get this TikTok crowd, get these little kids doing this dance and let them get this challenge up. Because you got to remember, he already had a TikTok challenge. Everybody been flipping the switch to nonstop.
Right.
So every time you see somebody switch clothes, that's been the Drake song. So he knew to play. He made a song specifically for it. I respect it. It ain't the best song in the world, but it's cool.
I think it's a part of being an artist, though. In order to be like a worldwide, well-known artist like Drake, you can't constantly cater to the hood shit. Like sometimes you do have to step over to the pop and you got to get the kids that are coming up doing stuff. And eventually everybody else might catch on, or we might just be like, oh, it's another TikTok challenge, whatever. Either way, he's still getting paid because people are going behind him doing it. It's a proven method that works. We seen what it did for Meg and Savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. I still ain't see girls stop popping that hip. So
boy, I just heard that song more times on TikTok than I heard it on the radio.
Exactly. When I first started listening to the album, I was like, damn, I really like the song. Can't wait to hear this out. And now it's getting worn out on TikTok. But I mean, I think that's the new way that you have to do stuff. If you want to get your music out there playing and all that stuff, and you're a celebrity, you have the background and the following, just get it done. I haven't heard it because whatever.
Especially during this quarantine, bro. This quarantine is the best time to get either, if you make music, get music out. If you're a photographer, you can take the pictures. Everybody's at home on their phones looking, bro. If you got a business, you can promote your business. You can be up at 3:00 in the morning. There is at least 9 people on one of your social media pages. Mm-hmm. People just out here looking, they scrolling. I seen girls make wigs at 3:00 in the morning, bro. They just up at night doing shit. They ain't got to go to work in the morning. This is the best time to be like an entrepreneur. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's horrible because you can't get like new clientele, but you can at least show off what you got. Even I seen E, I gotta shout out E because he been out here doing all kinds of classes and tutorials and shit and getting it popping for the Open Media Lab. And I'm like, bro, this is one of the best times if you got a product that you trying to serve to the streets. You can do it because everybody's sitting at home just looking.
Yeah, it's a good time. And that's no pressure to everybody else who's going through it, because I seen the one side where it's telling people to, get up. If you don't learn a new skill in between this quarantine and X, Y, and Z, you wasted your time. And that goes to show that you're a lazy piece of shit. And then I seen it from the other side where it's like, okay, it's fine if you don't create anything during this time. Everybody's not an entrepreneur. Everybody's not a creative. However, use the time to get your mental right. But also don't bash people who are struggling. These are people who lost their job, people who may have lost somebody else, people who are going through it mentally, financially, X, Y, and Z. Their household is falling the fuck apart. And you telling them go learn a new skill like it's going to fix everything. It's not.
It can't. It's not, bro. It's not. And the crazy shit is I don't think we've like realized like that we're like the same people. Like, it's people sitting at home like I know for a fact me and you could trade places in a heartbeat and it would help both of us in some kind of way. Mm-hmm. You've been bored out of your mind. I just been wanting to go home and sit down for a little bit. So it's like you gotta like look at people and understand what they're going through. Exactly. And just keep judging people because they doing something you don't like. It's like, bro, no, bro, you gotta understand. Some people can't be at home all day, and some people don't want to keep getting up, going to a job that ain't essential, bro.
Yeah, for
like,
the people,
I'm going in here serving people at the grocery store. They coming in here with masks, but still want to touch me with their titty money.
For the people that's going to work every day too, you also have to think about the risk that they're putting themselves through. Like, you're not just going to work like it's a regular day. You're still putting yourself at risk every day. You don't know what your coworkers are doing when they're going home or what they're exposed to. So it's just like a really scary time, especially since it's something that we've never been through. So I'm grateful for social media in a way. However, I still think that scare factor about social media still exists, where you maybe should put your phone down just a little bit. It's entertaining and everything, but that's part of the reason why I got like my coloring book, my diamond art, started finding stuff around the house to do, because if I'm looking at my phone from the moment I wake up to the moment the sun goes down, that's not going to be good for me mentally, because now I'm living in an altered reality. What's going on right there is not my reality. So also advise, like, have fun on social media, but limit your time and get into some things that's going around on your house. Because if you're going to be spending time in your house, you need to make sure it's what you want to be in. Like, you look.
I don't watch more TV. I don't watch way more TV than I usually do. Mm-hmm. And I'm still regular, but I've been like chilling, like hanging with Jazz. We've been talking. We talk more. We argue about the weirdest shit in the world. I told you about the dinosaurs last week and the damn thing. I think we had an argument the other day about squares and rectangles.
What was the dinosaur argument?
Is a saber-toothed tiger a dinosaur? And is how did dinosaurs get to evolution? It was a whole weird thing in the middle of a dinner. It was weird. And now we done had an argument about squares and rectangles. And it's just like we've only been arguing about stuff like that.
What?
Like the weirdest stuff. But we've also started watching TV together. We done caught up on Boomerang from the first season, as currently in the second season. Boomerang pretty good.
That shit is good.
Boomerang is good.
I think we watched all of them in one day.
Say it again?
We watched all of Boomerang in one day.
I almost did. I had to stop, but I almost did. I got close.
It's good.
But BT, I didn't notice BT got some shit over there. I don't know what it is in the water over there right now. It'd be the perfect time to bring back Uncut. But I ain't gonna start that petition yet.
Nasty. The nasty alarm.
I know who house we could do it at too. Boozy house.
What? I know Boozy got something in the cut. Boozy done made Put Your Pussy Lips on Live into a single.
He's a mess. But yeah, the last thing I have is, as far as social media, a part of social media is keeping your appearances up. Some of y'all might want to invest in learning how to make some memes, cause them pictures ain't gonna slap the same once your hair ain't done and your nails ain't done and your eyebrows start to grow back in and your hairline and beard start to get back to its natural state. So, just saying.
All I'm saying is, I done seen a whole bunch of throwback pictures on a Monday. A whole bunch of throwbacks on a Monday. Them singing into your Insta story, Snapchats ain't been happening. Ain't nobody been blowing hookah smoke into their camera lately.
Nope.
You ain't been holding your phone with that one finger. You see Ari trying to get that photo shoot off with the broke fingernail.
Yep. I've been giving a lot of side face, a lot of close-ups. You just getting one half of the face because there's something going on with these brows now. You ain't gonna catch too many pictures of me.
A whole lot of Aaliyah bangs is out here in these streets.
I think I'll be all right because I know how to paint my nail and I know how to do my hair. But these brows, I don't know. I might get crazy with the tweezers. Something.
I had to prepare, bro. And I knew this was gonna get nasty, so I got the super low haircut, bro. Like I didn't even get to go to my regular barber. I had to just pick a barber And I was like, you know what, just cut it real low because I don't know when it's going to come back. And I knew, I know if I'd have tried to wait this month, because I think they say, North Carolina, the barbers might be back by April, the end of April or something like that. But I knew if I wouldn't have got the super low, I'd have been wolfing it out here by last week. It would have been rough.
Where all the underground barbers at? There's some out there still getting it in.
I know. If y'all nail techs too, them nail techs been making house calls on the low trying to get that bread up. They ain't slick.
Be careful. Don't forget your mask when you out in these streets. But
don't get caught. Because I heard they taking licenses. They taking all the licenses. Don't get caught out here in these streets.
Now is a great time to get on Photoshop again and start working. You can still take your pictures. Just, pay attention to the details. But let's go ahead and take
I'm not that bad, bro. My haircut's good. It's lasting.
My braid out
I'm
is
a little
lasting.
ashy still. I ain't gonna tell nobody about that. But I'm good.
We're gonna make it though. We're gonna make it. But let's go ahead and take a break and come back with our final thoughts. All right, we're back. So I want to just do real quickly some things that we can give people tips on as far as taking advantage of their social media presence at this time. Do you have any tips for anybody navigating social media right now? Meezy?
Be everywhere, bro. I know a lot of people that was on Twitter 2009, 2010, maybe 2011 that has got off of it and quit and then came back yet. But Twitter really the one, bro. Twitter really the one. You don't have to be on. If you're on Twitter, you can pretty much know about everything that happened everywhere else. They bring them Facebook statuses, the funny ones, over to Twitter, everything.
And Twitter is the one where you don't have to have your hair done. You don't have to have your nails done. You don't have to have a haircut. You can go on there and just be able to write.
Talk to him, man.
Be able to use Be able to use that keyboard. That's all you need to do.
And follow some people you don't usually follow. I just learned, I realized that for me to be a very North Carolina, a nigga that ain't never left his city, my timeline is full of niggas from everywhere. It ain't just people in my city. It ain't just people in North Carolina. If I'm being real honest, my timeline is very New Yorkish.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very it's a few Californians, and so when they get to them late hours, my timeline still jump. But follow people on Instagram, go over there and just look, research, because everybody on Instagram putting their products out. I done found so many DJs and made it diverse, so I don't really need if one party go down, I go to another one. Just follow people of your interest on Instagram.
Definitely.
And then, Facebook just family friendly or whatever.
Don't forget what social media is about. Social media is about being social at the end of the day. So don't be scared if somebody comment on your stuff. Comment back. Be nice. Stop being that girl. But my tip is more so for the people who are choosing to show their body parts on live. My only advice for that is if you're going to do it, make sure your booty hole clean. Make sure you have on some nice underwear. Go up there and show up and show out if you're going to do it. And get your money. Don't just be going up there twerking and shaking if you're not getting paid for it. If your Cash App ain't up, if you ain't going to gain no new followers and none of the stuff like that.
Facts, because you can turn into a legend for the right reasons, and you can turn into a legend for the wrong reasons.
Exactly.
I saw a good legend turn to a bad legend the other night because all I'm gonna say is she had a little Hershey butt. She had a little Hershey butt.
And them clips gonna go right to Twitter, and we gonna laugh at it.
Gonna laugh at it, bro. But right. Shout out to Tory Lanez, bro. I think we need to give Tory Lanez a round of applause. Tory Lanez got one of the best lives going on. That quarantine radio is something crazy.
Quarantine.
It's so good. He's got the mic.
It's so good.
He's got the celebrities coming in there. He got regular people coming in there. He did 375,000 people. He set the most people in a live record. He has really been getting it. I don't know if it's translating into the music, but shout out to him for his brand, keeping it tight.
I think it's
shout out to everybody that's I've seen Drake and everybody. I just shout out to everybody that's like being active. Be active. Bro.
Shout out to everybody making it through. Be active. Don't just lay down through this. Like, get up and keep something normal. All right.
You are now tuned in.
Yo, you are now tuned in to the WMEZ. This week's Baby Maker is from Rileyy Lanez. The irony, I said Rileyy and Tori, which is weird. But this one's from Rileyy Lanez. It's called Left For Me, here on WMEZ.
Textually active.
And that was Rileyy Lanez with Left For Me. That's been added to your Baby Maker playlist. Be sure to go to your favorite streaming service, Tidal, Apple Music, Spotify, type in Textually Active Podcast, and maybe you can get a little quarantine baby that you could or could not abort if you get a free spirit fight to Colombia. You know, maybe. You never know. Here on WMEZ.
Textually active.
All right, let's get right into it because you got a battle to get to, don't you?
I got a battle. We about to get it popping.
All right, so for my meme this week, I just want to tap into everything that's going on with the quarantine and how we've been living every day. And for all you judgmental folks out there, it says, I don't know who need to hear this, but quarantine rules are airport rules. Have a drink at 9 a.m. if you want to. You know, when you about to go on vacation and the airport open, you going to get yourself a shot.
You done talk to my spirit, boy. You done talk to my spirit just then. I'm going to keep it in the same vein. We're going to keep them quarantine memes popping. Mine say, I can't wait to hear. Can I start you guys off with some drinks and some appetizers?
Oh, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I'm going to treat my service so much better. Yes, ma'am, you sure can.
I miss them dollar drinks at Applebee's. I don't care if it's the lowest or the low shift, boy.
I miss somebody bringing my food out for me without having to cook or nothing. I could sit there, enjoy myself, look at the surroundings, all that stuff. But I mean,
boy, I paid $40 on a DoorDash the other day.
Damn. We here though, we coping. We still gonna keep giving y'all content every Tuesday. And in the meantime, in between time, follow us on social media to keep up with us. You know, when you talk to us, we always talk back. Follow us on Instagram at Textually Active Pod. We're on Twitter at Textually Act Pod, and we're on Facebook at Textually Active Pod. And we just gonna rock through this together. Fuck it, quarantines. Eat them snacks, shake your booty, work out, do whatever you got to do to get through this.
Busting my snacks now, you already know.
All right, y'all. See y'all next Tuesday.
We out this piece.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Textually Active Podcast. This podcast is a full-service production from the Open Media Lab. Be sure to check in every Textual Tuesday along with following them on all social media at Textually Active Pod. Textually Active is a part of the Open Media Network.